How do you define God? What is the definition of God? Who can be called God? What are the characteristics of someone who can be God? So these are few questions that one can come up with to define who God is, or what should be God be like. So Parasara Muni gives a definition of who God is and what all he should possess in order for him to be called as God. Aishwaryasya samagrasya Biryasya yasasya sriyah jnana vairagyam yaschaiva sanam bhagavati iti gana. So one who can be called as God, he should have all these 6 opulences in full. So what are the 6 opulences? Strength. He should be having complete strength. Complete strength means there is no activity that can be impossible or difficult for him. He is full of all strength. One can be called as very strong person, but he probably has to try or put a lot of effort to practice to lift something, or to do some kind of maybe some kind of activities, maybe boxing, or maybe whatever sports or whatever you can call it. But basically he has to do a lot of practice to reach a certain level. God does not have to practice to become strong. He is having all the strength within him. That's why he can be called as God. Then beauty. He has to be completely beautiful. Imagine someone is ugly, can we call him God? Or not so beautiful, can we call him God? He should be so beautiful and attractive that he can be attractive to anyone. He can attract anyone just by his beauty. So no matter what form he comes, he is all beautiful. He is completely beautiful. He should be famous. He should be so famous that time does not deteriorate his fame, or anyone for that matter cannot deteriorate his fame. It is said that God is so famous that even some non-believers say God does not exist. So that means they try to prove the non-existence of God in so many ways. Now I'm going to make a separate video why somebody becomes a non-believer, what are the reasons and all that we'll see in a separate section. But here we are talking about somebody who is so famous that his fame does not deteriorate with time, with circumstances, with anything. His fame is consistent and constant, and forever it is there. Wealth. He should be definitely wealthy, and if somebody has to earn wealth, he cannot become God. God has to be always wealthy, and he possesses all the wealth that is existing in the creation. So that means he is the owner of all the wealth. Someone can call himself to be a wealthy person, or someone may call himself to be a wealthiest person because he is possessing the maximum wealth with respect to others. But no one can claim that he possesses all the wealth that is existing within the creation. If somebody has possessed all the wealth within the creation, he can only be called as God. And he should also be knowledgeable. He should have complete knowledge. He should be full with all knowledge, and there is no doubt within him. He doesn't have to refer books to increase his knowledge. He doesn't have to read through things to understand, to differentiate, to find out, or to know something he doesn't know. No, he is completely full in all knowledge. Rather, he is the source of all knowledge. So when he is the source of all knowledge, that means he knows everything, past, present and future, and everything that exists, everything that existed, and everything that will come into existence. And at the same time, being God, if he is not renounced, still he cannot be called God. Renounced means what? Renounced means renunciation is also an opulence. We see people who have renounced everything If you look at the prophets and saints and people like that who sacrifice everything for others, they don't possess many things, they don't acquire or try to acquire many things, they just give, they just relinquish everything for the benefit of others. They also are attractive to people. So this renunciation is also an opulence, that is incompleteness in God. Even if a person possesses a minute quantity of beauty or maybe strength or knowledge or power or fame, they tend to become little proud, they tend to become consider themselves better than others, but they cannot claim that they have the entire of that particular opulence be it beauty or fame or power or strength or knowledge, anything, maybe in full. They cannot claim that everything, all these opulences are there in him or her in full. Not possible. So if one person can exist with all these 6 opulences in completeness, that means he has all the strength, he is all beautiful, he is all powerful, he is all famous, he is all knowledgeable, and he is at the same time he is also completely renounced from all these, and he is not attached to any of them. Somebody is becoming wealthy, he becomes attached to his wealth. Somebody is knowledgeable, he becomes attached to his knowledge. So renunciation is also a very big opulence, a great opulence that God displays in his characteristics. So this is the definition of God as per the Vedic scriptures, and we may not have experienced such a person in our lives, but though such a description of the person is existing in our scriptures, and we will come to know in due course of time who that person could be who is holding all these opulences in completeness. Yeah. So if you like, please like and share the video, and please click the link below to join the Facebook group, join or subscribe the YouTube channel of mine, and also please keep following so that you will get to know more of these details. Thank you very much. Bye bye.